Stop bitching and be grateful there's someone. Anyway, listen up.
Oh, the suspense is...
Drum roll, please. Time to end his...
You've got friends?
Not very funny. This fucker and his cronies, his lapdogs captured us. Torch.
What happened?
Having electrodes clipped to your dongs, the five of us set up this warehouse together. It was me with a fucking Pripyat five. Respected businessmen. And women. We provided, an NAR showed up. But to this decrepit 20th century. Anyway, a perfect opportunity to exact. He's gonna give some kind of motive.
As much as I admire clean work, shooting him like we should make him talk first. Learn everything we can. Passwords, code. I also want to...
We are going to pull the... Killing him straight away would...
We need Kozlov alive.
I can definitely help. The actual camp, the main entrance, you know the place.
Yeah.
It's not complicated, but the side door will be a and that's where you come in. Kozlov's digs are on it. Security is a bit of... And remember, most of them will be...
This is a great opportunity, Mousy. The time has come.
Okay.
Kozlov, the most hated man in the zone. He's ruthless, but hardly a mastermind. Despite his civilized appearance, he may just be a mad dog, unleashed by the NAR. Still, you could probably learn a lot from him. He could be your ticket into the power plant.
Bad news, Igor.
What's going on?
Kozlov is about to leave the NAR encampment. Very convenient timing, isn't it?
Convenient indeed. So, change of plans?
Go to Hotel Policia, top floor. You'll have a great vantage point from up there. It will allow you to pinpoint Kozlov.
Sounds good.
Excellent. We should pursue this plan. This will bring us closer to defeating the Rat King.
You're one psycho old geezer, Turkan. But I like you because you love to stir shit up. Working with you is a real pleasure.
You may be far from divine enlightenment, Sashka, but your heart is in the right place.
For dinner. Hope it's not that fucking pea soup again.
I'm on the top floor, and I found some binoculars.
Good. Luck favors bold mousies like yourself.
I see him. General Koslov in the flesh.
The chief rat. Now listen closely, Mousy. His living quarters are in the building on your right, top floor. The time for action is now. Gather your courage and go, Mousy.
What about a little
Yes. Luring the other predators away is always a good idea. Use the...
Like what? That might work for a minute or two, but...
You have a better idea?
I might. Shut down the generator instead, and then you'll have no problems.
I knew it. They're conducting experiments at the power plant. But why are they in such a hurry? After all, Chernobyl belongs to them. Okay, I'm at the generator.
Fucking hell, are you seeing this?
The Ferris wheel. How the hell is it working?
Look out!
What the hell was that?
Contact the camp, do it now!
They must have noticed, right? Better make sure. Just follow the damn protocol. CO, this is Team Beta. CO, the Ferris wheel just came alive, and then...
We can see it, Team Beta. Sending reinforcements. Secure the area. CO out.
That was quite a sight, Mousy.
It was kind of spectacular, I'll give you that. But cutting the power would have been more effective.
What's all the commotion?
Don't even think about reaching for that sidearm, General Kozlov. This conversation is not...
Really? And here I thought you were regardless. My men are waiting. I will be very interested to...
Come on, he's just trying to weasel his way.
I'm sorry, General. I'm not that kind of person.
Wait. You're making a huge mistake. I can tell you a great many things. Useful information.
He's full of shit.
You want to know about...
Okay, but you better have answers.
Did you think I would be impressed? I've seen these things before.
Don't make your situation any worse than it already is. Move.
So, this is what it looks like.
Surprised? Again.
Let's say terrorist hideouts are not my department. But I know everything I need to know. Is this a family meeting? What a pity.
What the fuck? Why did you bring this asshole here? You were supposed to punish him for what he did, and then leave his corpse.
My poor fellow. I suppose you expect me to acknowledge you and sadly, I am forced to disappoint you. I have no idea who you are, nor do I. What about you, old man? Still chasing ghosts? Perhaps you should have stayed in the Institute. Sashko Horowitz. I admire your craft, but there's nothing to see about there.
Are we done with introductions?
You seem to be the most reasonable of this gang of colourful misfits.
I know exactly what you're doing. It isn't particularly clever or original.
What am I doing? I am a professional who happens to be on the other side of the... I have a nephew that I very much want to see. So, go ahead and ask
Your nephew? Tell me about him.
He's 10 years old. He's from Magnitogorsk, like his father and me. And I don't believe for one moment that you could harm him.
Do not assume to know me, Koslov. That would be a mistake. Tell me about the experiments. What is Semenov doing in the lab?
I wish I could tell you. But as with tracking down trespassers, that is not my department.
You lie. I've seen everything. How can you claim to know?
I know about its applications, yes. I know that it can act as an unlimited energy source, that it can be used in transportation, but I don't know any details about its implementation. I'm not a
Yes. I said...
Look, I'm not a personal friend of Semenov. Remember, it was Semenov who Can you guess how many people I've lost? Don't ask me where these creatures came from, because I have no idea. Semenov has a god complex. He believes he can advance the human race, a bold claim. We lived in the shadow of people who wanted to turn us simple bread eaters in. But I've been around. I've seen...
Semenov may be the brain, but he isn't responsible for the atrocities in the zone. That's your...
You seem like a smart fellow, Kamenyuk.
What do you mean?
Whatever Semenov told you, he is the real puppet master.
The board?
The big money people in the tailored Italian suits. The people who make money by Semenov convinced the board he's going to transform NAR into a $1 trillion business. To them, he's like an investment banker messiah.
Semenov isn't rounding people up and torturing them, filling mass graves with...
Well, naturally, you'll get a distorted view of what's going on when you...
Uh-huh. What's your side of the story?
This is a war zone. I am responsible for keeping some collateral damage is unavoidable in any conflict. But I do my absolute best to keep theirs.
I'm only really interested in one thing.
That ghost you're chasing. That pretty dream.
You're the head of security. Am I to believe you're...
Professor Kamenyuk, listen. I am here to earn a little extra money so I can retire someplace nice and send my nephew to an Ivy League university. I have zero interest in anything that doesn't directly concern...
You don't tell me.
I cannot tell you what I do not know, Professor. Semenov is the authority in this. Talk to him if you want to know more about the experiments or this.
How do I enter that power?
You're placing me in a very awkward position. You want me to divulge information that may lead to casualties among my men and the civilian staff.
You've got a real nerve talking to me about civil again. What?
Don't be stupid. You and your merry band of trumps will never make it.
I don't care. Do you know where we are right now?
No. I don't understand it, this place.
We are currently in the tunnel between two singularities. It's like a black hole. This tunnel is a shortcut through time and space. Marvelous, isn't it? But to use it, you need to know how to enter.
Ah.
Do you? I don't have to kill you. I can simply leave you here. But don't count on dying anytime soon. You will never see your nephew again. But perhaps I will release you to attend his funeral.
I can see that your companion's cruel nature is beginning.
Are you ready to cooperate now?
The call is, we quell the storm. The response, and ride the thunder.
Thank you. I'm glad what to do with you now, eh?
I want to ask him about wrestling fast.
He's mine. I want him. He's just a tool of the Rat King. He told you not let this rodent roam free. He can still do great.
I'm not a murderer. I've only ever killed...
Thank you.
You have to leave NAR. Otherwise, you and I will have an...
All I care about is my...